Good evening, conspiracy consumers and caffeine casualties. Tonight's top story: mutant squirrels have returned, and this time they're unionized. Eyewitnesses say the squirrels are no longer scavenging. They're coordinating, they've got patrol routes, call and response chatter, and at least one squirrel named Sergeant Nutsworth, commanding a platoon of tree-born maniacs. Security footage shows them performing tactical maneuvers, flanking bird feeders, raiding picnic tables, and using pigeons as aerial recon. Local authorities tried setting humane traps, but the squirrels just left tiny protest signs reading defund animal control. One witness, still shaking, told reporters, "They took my sandwich, and then they looked me dead in the eye and ate it slowly." Officials now believe the mutation began after years of exposure to discarded energy drinks and the 5G signal. Squirrels have reportedly achieved a 98% caffeine saturation level, and they're vibrating fast enough to phase through walls. If you hear rustling in the trees tonight, don't look up. They can smell fear and peanut butter. Meanwhile, Russia continues its ongoing argument with reality. After running out of tanks, missiles, and apparently common sense, sources confirm they've entered the ding-dong ditch and throw rocks phase of warfare. Satellite footage captured what analysts are calling strategic aggressive doorbell ringing. Military insiders say soldiers have started making engine sounds with their mouths to intimidate NATO. A leaked memo reveals they're experimenting with a new technology: rocks tied to drones tied to sticks, and one very angry goose named Yuri. When asked for comment, a Kremlin spokesperson said everything is going exactly as planned, before tripping over a garden hose and accidentally declaring war on Finland again. Truly a masterclass of military innovation. Next week, they plan to invade Google Maps. And now for the internal news. Philip is still the biggest asshole in the building. For those who are new to the program, Philip is our intern turned menace who somehow manages to eat everyone's lunch while doing absolutely no work at all. This week, he allegedly used a newsroom printer to make limited edition NFTs of my face. He then tried to sell them to accounting for actual money. Yesterday, he microwaved fish again. Today, he called in emotionally unavailable. Philip, if you're watching this, we found your tinfoil hat in the men's room. It's labeled "Do Not Touch," property of the Galactic Federation. We touched it. It smells like Axe body spray and regret. Management has confirmed Philip is now working remotely from the parking lot. I can't believe I had to change my clothes right in the middle of a fucking show. You guys tell Philip I'm coming for his ass. Alright, folks. Now, it's time for my favorite part: callers from the void. First caller. Yeah, this is Marty from Des Moines. I just wanted to say those squirrels ain't right, man. I saw one drag my dog's chew toy up a tree. Then it threw the toy back. It was a warning. They've been outside my window for 3 days, whispering about the Acorn Rebellion. Please, for the love of God, tell Philip to stop feeding them espresso beans. Marty, if they start chanting in Latin, call animal control or a priest, whichever gets there first. Next caller.
Hi, this is Karen from Nevada. I warned everyone about the bean collapse. You laughed when I built a bunker made of chickpeas. Who's laughing now? Not me, because I haven't slept in 14 days. My husband left and the beans are talking to me.
Oh, Karen, please hydrate. Also, stop listening to the garbanzos. And final caller.
You joke about the squirrels, the beans, and Philip, but you don't understand. The moon is hungry again. It's watching your broadcast. Tell them the nuts are not what they seem.
Okay, that was either a prank or we just got our season finale teaser. Someone check the moonlight levels. Alright, well, that's enough disturbing chatter from the void. So, to recap tonight's top stories: mutant squirrels are plotting in the trees, Russia's throwing pebbles at the UN, beans are the new gold, and Philip is still the office's biggest disappointment. If that doesn't scream end times, I don't know what does. So, stay alert, stay caffeinated, and if you hear a whisper in the dark tonight, don't panic. It's probably just the squirrels, or Philip, or both. Who keeps feeding them the espresso beans? Seriously, they're starting to look at me with intent. Have a good night, folks. Stay safe. See you tomorrow.